got Bishop's Bible of 1568.
You have to pay. That's the guided tour of the museum. It's
So over here we've got some facsimiles. Got the 1611 King James Bible, a facsimile of what it used to look like. So we got the printing press of Gutenberg. First book to be printed was the Bible. So here is a reproduction of the 1455 printing press. What I'm assuming is a recreation of what his shop looked like. So here is the first major book printed in Europe, 1455. This is a facsimile of the Gutenberg Bible. Very artistic. Still has that like handwritten feel to it, but still probably took a lot longer than we do today. I guess that's what the outside would have looked like. And here's a reproduction of a Gutenberg Bible page. So something interesting I see right here in the facsimile Bible section is this one right here, the Eichmann Bible. This is a Bible that in the state of West Virginia that they are wanting to be the Bible that's on display. The only thing that's unique about this is it's a King James Bible, but it was the first Bible printed in America. So it's interesting that they want this King James on display in public schools in West Virginia, which we can have that argument for another time. They do have a lot of old Bibles for sale. Got some hymns over here, I think. Oh no, some more Bibles, but I was reading that, so got a little confused. Got some commentaries. We have a mid-19th century rosewood Bible box. Impressive. We got here. Page of Luke. Ooh, impressive. And as most people may be familiar with, the original 1611 King James actually included the Apocrypha in it. So this is from Esdras. This is a 1791 version. That's impressive right there. Original 1611 King James Bible leaf. Finer than gold, sweeter than honey. The first edition, second issue She Bible. So there's an original copy of the King James. Tablet of the Ten Commandments, some more Bibles at the top, and they do have some books here. They said you're allowed to open up the cabinets and look through. Here's something interesting. Bibles from the 1800s. A lot of old copies here. So I was unable to take video while doing the actual tour. They do request that the only thing you take is pictures. So I do have all these pictures for you to enjoy. I do have one video that I was able to sneak at one point during the tour. And you'll see that here at the end. But for right now, enjoy some of these pictures of the history through the Bible from the original Hebrew and Greek to the Latin, all the way to the English Bible and Bibles that we enjoy today. how can you go to a Bible place without buying Bibles? So, just got out of the Bible Museum. It was great. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to take any videos. I did sneak this one little clip of that original first edition King James, which was really awesome. But a couple things that I did get. I did get this vintage. It's a 1950s Hymns of Worship and Remembrance. It's a nice little older hymn book. One thing that we are trying to do at my church is create a secondary hymn book that we can sing along to of hymns that are just not in the Nazarene hymnal. And speaking of Nazarene, for those you don't know, the Nazarene Church is big on the New International Version. Most people do have an issue with it, especially the 2011 edition. So they always say if you're going to get an NIV, get the 1984 edition. But look what they had inside. So this might be a separate video on itself, but I was finally able to grab my hands on a 1984 New International. So that's the Bible Museum of Pigeon Forge. We discovered it yesterday while in town, and glad we stopped by. So it's a nice little video to add to the channel. So hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you later.